Hi everyone, I'm Kelsie and welcome back to my channel, Connecting with Spirits. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about light language, and I'm also going to be channeling a light language activation to activate your own unique light language. Now, this has been a troublesome video to record. I have been humming and hawing all day trying to find the right place to do it. There was just so many people around and they were coming onto the camera, and then it's quite noisy in the background, and not to mention it's Mercury retrograde, so that always mucks up my communication skills. So to say that this video is a struggle is an understatement, but however, I will persevere, and hopefully we can get through this video together. So what is light language exactly? So you might have heard light language, the term light language being bandied about the spiritual community, and even myself, I channel light language, so you might have heard me talk about it as well, but I have never explained what it actually is. And light language is the language of the soul. It talks to you, it talks to your essence, it talks to who you really are, and it is made up of, it's a combination of light and frequency. So it consists of, or contains, light codes, which are like keys of knowledge and wisdom, information in the form of light, and also healing frequencies. So it's a combination of these two things, and light language can be channeled from many different sources. So you can channel it straight from source, you can channel it from like a river or the moon or Ascended Masters or the Angelics or the Pleiadians, like I often do. It depends on your intention, obviously what sort of light language you are channeling from, and the person who is channeling the light language is unique to them. So there are multiple modalities in relation to light language. It's a form of energy healing as well. And so the light language can come through, say for example, it comes through me as sound frequencies, as tones. For other people, it might come through as an actual language. So they open their mouth and they kind of speak different words. Sometimes it involves like whistles and clicks and these sorts of things. Then you can have those who channel light language through the medium of dance or through their artwork. They also might channel like symbols, things like that. I also know a lovely lady whose light language comes through. It actually looks like light. She takes pictures of the water and the sea, and light language comes to her this way. So it's really unusual and really unique, and this is what it's like for people when you start channeling light language. It can come to you in a really unique way, just depending on who you are, where you're from, all that sort of stuff. And I think that's pretty much all to say about light language, except that for me, when I channel light language, quite honestly, I'm not even sure how I do it. I open my mouth and the sound comes out, and I just know it's the right note because I feel it in my heart. And lately, it's felt as if I am playing a crystal bowl in my throat. I can't describe the sensation. It's just so unusual that to be in my being at that time when I'm channeling the light language, it just is like someone is playing a crystal bowl in my throat. It's really, really interesting. Sometimes comes across when I listen back to the recordings and stuff, so it's pretty cool. And after a while that I've been working with my light language, I have noticed that it is the sound frequencies in particular are a really strong energy healing modality, in that they cause DNA to vibrate. And when you shake up your DNA, it can release like old ancestral stuff, and even other stuff that's trapped within your DNA that's of a low vibration, so it kind of comes up to the surface to be healed and cleared. This is one of the functions of the light language that I have discovered from just channeling my own. And then the other thing to say is that the birds just reminded me, because there's a seagull here beside me squawking, that sound from the birds is light language. And I think that just came to me intuitively a while ago, and then I got confirmation that that is indeed light language, with the way the birds communicate with their squawking and their calls and stuff like that. That is also a form of light language. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say on that. And now I will do a channeling, an activation to activate your own unique light language. If this is something that you would like to receive, please do give your permission. And all you need to do is breathe and receive. And I would invite you to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. So that was super strong. I'm hearing that's Pleiadian light language, and it came in with a lot of heat. So if you feel like you are burning up, that is why. The energy is, the way I'm feeling it is it's quite warm and hot. Just tuning in to see if there is anything else. So I'm hearing it will evolve. So I don't know, I can't give you a time frame, but you will just get intuitive hits, intuitive nudges. If you're unsure how your light language is going to present itself, it will show up in some way, shape, or form for you. So I don't know, you might just be scrolling on social media and a video pops up and there's a lady talking about light language, or she's talking about different symbols or something like that, and you just feel really strongly resonate with it. And then later that evening you just sit down and you just do like a few doodles or something like that, and that's how your light language starts to come through and progresses. It just depends. There's many different ways that it can come through. So for me, I just had a feeling that my light language was going to come through via tones and sounds. So when I opened my mouth, the tones came out, and you might be some way similar. It just depends. You'll just kind of get a feel for it, to just drop into your heart and use your intuition as your guide to follow what way it's going to manifest, and then to just go with the flow and let it evolve in whatever way that's going to be. yeah, so that's the main message. And to be gentle with yourself while you're learning this new skill, because it might come like all together. Kind of, you might have to just take it one step at a time and practice. And then the more you practice, the more the channel will open up, the more you'll get used to it, and the more information you'll receive as you go. It's pretty much like anything really, but it is really ancient, so it might feel like you're remembering rather than learning something new from scratch. There is also that aspect to it. So yeah, just something else to be aware of. And yeah, do let me know if your light language manifests and how you get on. I'd love to hear from you. And other than that, thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.